Hey, what's going on? Let's Buy It YouTube channel. So today what we're going to do is recap on buying YouTube views on Fiverr. So ultimately the total cost ended up being $12 just because there's a $2 service fee from Fiverr. So the $10 from the advertisement itself, the offer, and then the $2 for the service fees. So 12 bucks in total. And it ended up taking just about 3 days to complete, and in total we accumulated right around 1,000 views, maybe a little bit more from the service. So if we take a look here, we're on the channel page, you can see 1.3K views on the first video, which was buying 200 YouTube subscribers for $19. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it out if you want. But that was also another thing that worked, and that was through people per hour rather than Fiverr that time. But so as you can see down here, 1,380 views, and we'll pop over into the analytics and we will take a look. So right off the bat, you can see 1.4K views. So I think the view count on YouTube is just a little bit behind, but I don't think it's really anything over 1,400 views, anything significant at least. But if we take a look, one of the shocking things to me is actually the watch time went up as well as the views. So it's kind of like a one-to-one correlation. So the video is a minute long, or a minute and 1 second, minute and 2 seconds it says in top left. So basically, the views that were obtained through that service, it seems like they watched the video completely as well, which is kind of a big deal because, for example, like if you wanted to be a YouTube partner and you wanted to monetize your videos and etc., watch time's like a critical role. Like getting 4,000 subscribers is probably the easy part, but you need, or sorry, 1,000 subscribers, but you need 4,000 hours of watch time, which is a fair amount in terms of like small content creators. And if they're getting 100 views a video, but and then it gets slowly gaining, but they're gaining subscribers, it's easier to get 1,000 subscribers in my opinion. But I guess it's all relative to the content that you're producing. But if you take a look here, audience for attention, average view duration is 48 seconds. And when I started that campaign with Fiverr and the 1,000 view promotion, this was a lot less. It was like 23 seconds. So that's awesome. Then if we look at the latest activity, as you can see, it's kind of started to teeter off in the last 24 hours or 48 hours. It was going strong and kind of started to die a little bit, and then the last 6 hours or so, it hasn't really had many views, like 2 views here, 3 views here, and one of that was probably me, maybe 2. So if we pop over into the reach views, you can see 224 impressions, 19.6% click-through rate, 1.4K views, and 954 unique viewers, which is majority of that's represented from the Fiverr viewers. And then what you can see down here still is 15.2% YouTube recommending the content. So I think one thing that might be happening as well is like as the video is accumulating views, it's getting more like YouTube would be recommending the video more just because YouTube probably recommends based on like their algorithms. Like if people are watching this video, like if it's accumulating views faster, then they're going to recommend that video. So I think that probably stayed relative because beforehand it was around the same. So that's another great thing. Uh, then if we go take a look at like interest views, viewers, watch time, average view duration, like we said, and here's kind of, you can see the campaign, like everyone was watching the video, which is great. And if you take a look down here, subscribe versus not subscribe, only 2% of subscribers actually watch the video, which is pretty sad, but kind of expected. So in summary, we're at the $12. I guess it's all relative, but the one big thing I'll say is it's really hard to start when you're small on YouTube, and I've been there, and I've been there a few times, and I know it's all relative to the content that you're producing, but I think buying a service like this, although it would be looked down upon by a lot of people, and like if you were to be quote unquote exposed for doing this, it would be a bad rap to be under, but it's a way to get your channel kind of kick-started if you have the money first, and then second, like you're making good content. So I think like a channel buying views and like buying these quote unquote promotional services is definitely gonna blast off faster than a channel that's just going strictly off views, because you might upload a video, like I've uploaded a couple other ones and they have 20 views, 30 views, and like it's really nothing. I mean, that's not a significant way to grow. But this video, yes, I bought 1,000 views for it, but it's also my most viewed video, which I think is partially due to the YouTube recommendations. But yeah, so that's my rant. If you want to subscribe, hit that button down below, leave a like, leave a comment, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks.